everybody, Denise with Lazy K Mountain Homestead. Christmas, and we are going to make pecan turtles. And they're another easy recipe. It's a candy, and it has pecans, of course, and it's got caramels, and it has chocolate. Now you can use chocolate chips or you can use coating chocolate, whatever you want to use for that. And you're going to need some heavy cream or milk. And let's get started on this. The first thing I did was I needed 2 cups of chopped pecans, and I wanted to toast them. And the reason I toasted them is it brings out all the really good flavor, and the oils come out, and it gives it a different flavor than if you just had them raw. And it really has a nice tender crunch to it for your turtle. It's making me drool. Okay, now what we need here are caramels. Now, I couldn't find the caramels that were in the paper, which was fine because I found Kraft caramel bits. And I've got this open, but I wanted to show you what that looks like. Kraft caramel bits. And these are already unwrapped, and they're just the same caramel. And I need 14 ounces, so I'm going to go ahead and measure that on my kitchen scale. And this is in a microwave safe bowl. And I've got it on ounces. And this first one I know is 11. Okay. And when you're, if you didn't tear back your bowl weight, you want to do that if you're not familiar with using a kitchen scale. It'll say ZT, and that's your tear weight. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put a few back in there. Okay. And this is your caramels. Now we're going to go ahead and put these in the microwave at 30-second intervals. And in between that, I will add a little bit of the heavy cream just to give it a real creamy texture, and it'll be easier to spoon out. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, so I went ahead and I melted my caramel bits in the microwave, and that's what you want it to be, just really nice liquidy caramel, just like this. Now, if you guys want to make your own caramel, you're more than welcome, but this Kraft caramel, so easy to use. I'd never used the bits before, like I said, but boy, they melted really well. 30-second intervals, and it took me 3. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and pour our toasted pecans right into our caramels, and we're going to mix that together. There. Okay, so we've got it all mixed up here. Now what I'm going to do is just get a spoon and get 2 spoons, and I'm going to, on my lined pan, I've got a foil here, and then I went ahead and sprayed it with oil. If you don't have the oil, you can butter it or grease it with some veg oil. That's fine. Now, however big you want to make your turtles, you're just going to go ahead and put them out there and kind of flatten them out a little bit. There you go. Spread them out. There you go. I'm just using a serving spoon, so I guess that's about a tablespoon or more. And it's okay if these turtles, their little legs, which is their pecans, are their legs, and they just kind of spread out, because we're going to put all these on here. I'm not sure how many I'm going to get, but we're going to put these on here, and then we're going to let them stand until firm. I am going to see how that's going to do in my house, because it's kind of warm in here today. And I may just go ahead and pop these in the fridge, possibly freezer, for about 10 to 15 minutes, just to set them up. I don't want them to be frozen. Okay, and what I've got also is, over here in my crock pot, I have got my chocolate melting because we are going to dip these. And I have semi-sweet milk chocolate chips, and I have 2 bars of the coating chocolate, which is dark chocolate. I think that'll taste good. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue to put these out here and see how they're kind of spreading for me. That's what you want. And it's just a really nice old-fashioned candy that everybody loves, and you can make up your tin of all your candies to give to your coworkers or church or your neighbors. And I'm going to send some of these with Willis Monday when he goes back to work for his coworkers.
You're trying to kill me.
We'll get him nice and fat, won't we? Now I'm not trying to kill you, but there we go. So I just think this is going to be good. And like I said, when you toast your pecans, it gives it a different texture, and it's almost, I can't explain it. They just, the bite is almost like heaven. So I'm going to finish up this, guys, and I'll be back as soon as these are firmed up, and we will dip them, and we'll go from there. Hopefully we'll have Willis around, and he could be our taste tester. Guys, I have got the caramel nice and firm, and see, I can pick it up. And what we're going to do, I think instead of dunking these, I might try to dunk them. Well, you can also just put your chocolate on top. I've seen that too, so it looks more like a turtle. So let's see. I'm going to try it both ways. So let me put the tripod down. Okay. And you can see I've got everything here. I've got my melted chocolate, and I've got my yummy caramels over here. There we go. And what I did was I lifted all these caramels up with a spatula first. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll dunk these similar to the peppermint patties we did. Just go ahead and dunk them. Okay. Now you can do it that way, but you know what? I think I'm just going to go ahead and spoon on my chocolate because I want them to look more like turtles. Like that. There we go. I think they'll just be so good and yummy. And this is actually easier just spooning it on. And we will put these back in the fridge and let them set up. And then we will taste them. I'll get Willis to taste them too. See what he thinks. But aren't these pretty? See a tin full of these. Taking it to your friends and loved ones for the holiday. It's beautiful. I've also seen where people, let me show you, I've got another bit here. These were what I was doing earlier. So I really haven't counted how many I've got, but let me see, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. Okay, and I've seen where people just go ahead and drizzle this on here. And that kind of makes it pretty too. It gives it a whole different look. So I think I'll do these like that. Pretty, huh? It's kind of very versatile. And of course you're going to be taking them off of this foil when you put them on your plate or in your tin, so you won't have that mess. But look how pretty that is. I think that's really pretty. Okay, well, I'm going to stick these back in the fridge, like I said, for about 10 minutes. We'll be back and we'll do a taste test. Hey guys, well, we're back with the pecan turtles. Not the apple. Willis, not the orange.
Okay, I'm
That's
gonna try
too
one.
healthy, right? Okay, do you want to try? Now, remember we did them like that, but I did one like completely covered, and that's the one you're going to try.
That's gonna be the best one.
And there's your reaction. They nasty?
No, they're good.
Are they?
Oh yeah.
Wow, well, let me try yours.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
That's good. Mmm. I'm going to
Yeah.
send some of these to your work too. And
Yeah.
look at this cute little tin we got at the thrift shop. I just love him. But we could just put some in here.
Yeah.
Let me show
No
you.
need to buy these things when you can make them yourself.
Are so good. So easy. But wouldn't that be nice to open up? Of course, it had to be full a little bit more. Of all those pecan turtles for your holiday. Well, anyways, you guys have a great day.
I used to be too with this in my stocking when I was little.
Well, yeah, I know.
I did.
I said that on one of the videos where we had to wait for, apples.
But I've been disappointed if I got one of them.
Well, that's for another video. But we had to wait for oranges and apples and nuts and everything just to come in the grocery store.
Yeah.
Or for Santa to bring in your stocking. You got an orange, an
So now
apple,
we got one.
nuts, and a great big peppermint stick.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. Well, anyway, guys, we're going to sign off. We hope you have a great day. And thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. And more videos to come. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.